Hello, and good morning. Welcome to another one of these things. Let's roll some wheels. So, first things first, outer frame is the V-Rex Triangle FCS. Insides are MD-40s and the back sailboat. This thing, the MD-40s are over here. Actually a little bit louder than I'd like. There we go. And the back sailboat. So that's basically just an upgrade to this. Not exactly ideal without an upgrade to anything else, but hey, it's something. Alright, so the Ven head, inside EM-15s, and the back slug cannon. Alright, it's already looking and viable. Perfect. Get over here, Ven. Alright. Why do you even exist? Well, actually, these ones are fine. I'm thinking the radar decoys that are just absolutely worthless. Alright, actually, I'm gonna replace this. Because I can still drop it. Alright. And next up, we have the double pancake FCS, the inside FM-50s, and the back fan laser cannon. I'm already here, let's just swap it out with this thing. The double pancake. This thing. And then the FM-50s on the inside. See if this run can hopefully go on for a minute without running into some stupid mistake like last time. I don't even know what to call this thing. It's like some weird Skeletor-looking monstrosity. Let's just do this. Like a weird skeleton man in a metal suit. Except he's only, like, got his spinal column sticking out of his neck or something. Wham. No, don't click. Ah, hell. Well, I screwed that up. Whatever. Detail, let's just make that red. That barely shows it all. Okay, cool. That's jank looking. Alright. Weight-wise, I'll drop the cannon, basically be with a starter with a radar built into the head, so that's fine. Do angle talk, let's do capacity. Yeah, lock on time probably. Yeah, let's do that just in case. And braking, sure. Fine. Let's do... That's great, let's do a mission with this thing. Huh. Alright, well I guess we're going back in the boat. And recover ship. Go... Actually, wait, that was this one, isn't it? Cool. And it's happened a couple times before, but I like this timing. I get rid of this stupid thing, get rid of this stupid thing, these are gonna be worthless in here, and we're good.
You should be able to gain access here. Move fast. We don't know how long the ship will stay afloat.
Like, I think I've had them roll the same mission a couple times before, but it's just way more convenient. There's actually no reason to gun these down. Then go down here. If you're using the starter setup, you're really better off just taking a hard landing as opposed to trying to fly around that corner. This thing is just overall, you run into a lot of situations where it's better to take a hard landing than anything else. So yeah, all those things barely even matter. It's really the mine dispensers that matter, as you saw last time. Right here, then we'll go this way. I'm just liking this redemption chance. That's good stuff. As before, you just go around these two areas. If you want the spread howitzer, by the way, there's that door on the left with a storage room that has it. You basically have 10 minutes here, so you're pretty much fine making the little detour to go get it. Not any huge problem. Save a few AP here. Not really gonna make or break anything, but last time with like 100 more AP, I probably could have made it. That's really just a stupid mistake. Like, basically all that ended up happening was just I ended up waiting in charging instead of waiting while the bar was actually full. I don't annoy myself with that. Oh well. Such things happen. That's not gonna matter much. I don't know why I keep keeping that blade around. There's really no point for me to have it. Also figured catchier music might help. Last time was all that sleepy stuff. Charge that bar up, hopefully we'll get the cutscene soon. It's kind of annoying if you get the cutscene in the middle of a jump, by the way, because you lose all of your momentum, and if you don't have the energy to spare, well, you are just SOL there, buddy. There it is.
Maybe the ship is starting to break up.
Well, I'm sorry that the relationship didn't work out. But I hear that the ship and the ocean are getting along great these days. And charge up some more. Isn't it just great how we have such a perfect count for how long the ship will stay afloat? And there was this one really depressing run. I believe it was some variant of an overweight run, in which I basically just ran into charging and was right in front of the exit. Like, I could see the thing in front of me, and I kept running into a problem where I couldn't get through one of these friggin' double doors. There's kind of a major annoyance. Yeah. Just run into those mines like a genius. The tactical damage or something. Oh well. A little bit more. See, that's literally all it takes. This is actually by far one of the easier missions. But no, I had to go pull a stupid. Thankfully the wheel was feeling merciful. Turn on a dime in a giant machine. Kind of amazing. Get through hole. Super annoying when it just suddenly decides it's gonna be janky. Like, nope, suddenly the hole doesn't exist. Don't even question it. Alright. MXO66 legs. The drainers. DM30s on the inside. Can you stop giving me inside parts? That'd be great. Maybe I should have scattered these about more, just flops between giving me a particular part over and over. Okay, basic shield on the arm. Fair enough. Oh, that sucks. So we basically got a downgrade of the starter AC. Yay! Alright, whatever. Arena, it'll be more viable there. Actually... well, let's do this. Let's take off... There's that one that was like an extra. I mean, missile display I like. First off, how much does the shield cost in this one? 3? I mean... I'm gonna sacrifice gen cap for that. Yeah, no, it's not worthwhile. Never mind not doing a shield build, but let's try a mission anyway. I know for a fact death always possible in this. Okay, destroy computer, that's an easy one. Okay. That. Only need these two, and I'm actually gonna just clear stuff while walking. Oh wait, right, I don't have blade. Never mind. In that case, I'm gonna clear some stuff and boost past the rest. Because they took away my laser knife. Basically, it's just this little S squiggle thing that you go through. Little gauntlet that you blitz past. Go around here, then we go around the side. Going between these pillars helps to bounce off some of their shots, but you'll still end up getting hit a couple times because they're frickin' everywhere. It's better off to, you know, take out these turret things, because who needs them? And if there's some opportunities to do something like this in rooms that you'll be coming back to, which is all of them, it's worth a shot. Because I'm slow as crap, so... Alright, here's the end. At least something close to it. We go around this hallway, we go through another little turning room, and then that's it. Then it's just the trip back. So while energy starts getting a little low at this point, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, this place is just a complete, perfect mirror image of the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this one is pretty lazy as far as design goes, but it works. It does the job. Honestly, the only one I can say is legitimately just like, look, we didn't really feel like working that day.
Objective achieved. Get to the escape point.
More like a casual saunter point. There was an interesting thing that Cow put out a while ago, though. Obviously, he's still recovering his account at this point, because I still don't understand why the hell they randomly banned him out of nowhere. I supposedly it was like a Capcom thing, but whatever. I know Capcom has some copyright stuff with the Monster Hunter stuff. I don't know if they were doing the Nintendo thing, but who knows. Point being, he had a thing a while ago that, of everything in AC3, apparently this one, if you do all of the objectives, can give you the most absurd amount of money. I think it was like something like I say like 800,000 or something? That could be completely off. But either way, it was still far and beyond anything you could ever need. By the way, these legs are amazingly draining if you haven't noticed. Kinda just can't even afford walking with them. I would walk 500 miles, but I wouldn't walk 500 more. Because my legs took all the gas, and now I'm broke and all poor. Something like that. Pew pew pew. Around the corner. Doing most things. Shoot down that drone thing, because I guess he's a dick or something. Oh. Ew. No. Do it. Oh, I don't want that anymore. Time for Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack. Suddenly it started getting into lyrical stuff. Don't want it. So, I don't know if I've mentioned it in this series before, but whenever it comes to different soundtracks and stuff, There's one thing that just sounds like glass, just friggin' glass on a chalkboard to me, which is just whenever there's that kind of weird falsetto singing in all types of Asian music. I mean, I'm pretty open-minded about a hell of a lot of things, but I just can't listen to that. But anyway, moving on. Come on, overpowered build. Okay, fin arms, EM10s on the inside, and the back sentry guns. Okay, so we're basically that dancer guy now. Maybe that's how they put their ACs together. Who knows? Alright. EM10s. I mean, at least these are useful. Freaking radar decoys. I don't know why there's even radar decoys in here. I might actually take them off the list because they're such a stupid and pointless item. They literally will never have a use. Because their only use is in multiplayer. And, yeah, that's not exactly very likely. I'm gonna want power at least. 5 and 8. They get rid of everything then. Yes. Yeah. Sucks, we're sacrificing a whole lot of other things. Alright. Thing is gonna suck, but such is life. Anyway, arena. At least we can potentially get a super easy thing there. E1. Sounds very, very easy. I think that's, the tower guy. No, that's Thunderhouse. I'm thinking... this guy. Or this guy. He's E1. But yeah, I like his AC. Anyhow. E1. Thunderhouse. Go here. A little bit worried about overheat. Get these out. Hopefully be all stealthy-like. Hopefully just hide behind the ECM pods and finish them off with these things, I guess. I mean, it's an idea, it's not a great idea. It's working, oddly enough. It's basically a trickster build. Fair enough. Alright. Reverse joint solids, FM50s, and the back vaporizer. Crap. I want to do stuff. Reverse joint solids. So we're not working with much weight. EM50 is on the inside. Right? That's what that said. Or FM50s, right? Yeah, FM50 and then the back vaporizer. Which is the LX cannon. Which, yeah. Wait, what? This is... I always forget that this thing's heavier. It's just a really bad deal. Because technically... Like, okay, it says you're getting 20 shots, right? But you're basically getting a quarter of that. Because it's firing 4 shots per thing. Not to mention, it's way heavier. Not to mention, you know, you're basically not getting as much damage. It's a bad idea. Well, might as well go for the arena, I guess. If I got a tank with the LX, then I might risk going into a mission, but whatever. Arena's more possible with this. A1! Wonderful. I'm A1. Right, I keep forgetting to remove that. Whatever, it's removed now. Now you might be thinking, hey, what about Ace? Yes, that is his original thing, but I'm going off of what's already there. I keep forgetting to remove A1 and or forgetting to save it, so whatever. E26. Very doable, actually. Annoying, but possibly. Yeah, these guys are basically the original Virtue and Brace stuck here. We're gonna go Arena. Try to pull off an Alex shot while they're far away. Hell. Nope. Time to go. Single shot is realistically all I can do for this. Aside from float mines. Oh, come on, get off me. Really needed that early LX shot to slow him down. So the rockets are gonna be his main stun thing, that's a problem. If I can get in a corner, I can overpower him, but I don't really have the energy to support that right now. I'm just very slowly recovering while putting out mines and hopefully draining him of ammo. If he gets a perfect shot with his howitzer, I'm basically boned. That thing's a little hard to dodge sometimes because of how inconsistent it is. But as long as it's just the little projectile that hits you, it's fine. If it bursts right before it hits you, you're basically screwed. Because it's practically an insta-kill weapon at that point. It's not like a full insta-kill, but it can do like 3,500 with a single well-placed burst. It's very unlikely to have it happen that way because it is always kind of hard to tell when exactly it's gonna burst. And most of the time it'll end up having kind of a random scatter pattern. So in order for that one to work, you have to have it at just the right range and they all have to decide to scatter in the same direction. At which point, yeah, it's just basically a flat cannon. And kind of like that. That was like 60% of one, but if they all connect, you end up overheated, you end up pretty much minus most of your health. It's a problem. Nice part is, though, and we run out of shot. Want to track him for a sec. 25 blade shots, 7 rockets, 7 spreads. These mines are just a kind of keeping him away for a moment thing. Either way, win or lose, this is going to be probably the cutoff point here because I have to go handle other things. Mark that still. I'm not using the spreads except as a very last resort thing. Ideally, I'd like to run him out of everything and just have him be harmless. Spread's almost out. That's his most dangerous weapon. You know, on the basic setting, these might be worth using. Super draining, but come on, use the rockets. Things like a retarded Metal Gear. Oops. Don't know why I skipped over my float mines there. Interestingly, the AI doesn't is actually supposed to avoid these mines to some degree. You can kind of make a little wall for yourself, and they'll usually try to get out of the way. This is really, really noticeable in Last Raven, but there's still a rudimentary version of it here. Alright. Crap. Well, not ideal, but... you know, you want to go for an approach. Like I said, these are the sucky, non-functional variety. Their satellite counterparts are a lot more directly threatening. This one's just hard to hit. Kind of a general pain in the neck. It kind of seems like their AI breaks after the first maybe minute or so. They're like, I don't know, and I don't get what to do. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth here a bit. But yeah, technically they can force you to give up if you run out of shots, so there's that. Come on. Almost got me there. Get this set up. Almost there. You. I think I can take one blade shot, but really I'm worried about his rockets. Thing is, most of these parry builds end up tracking their stuff a lot better in later games. Especially in Silent Line, like, the counterpart in Silent Line pretty much just runs up and completely has a deadlock on you the entire time. They just home right in. To the point where no person ever would be able to pull that off. For the most part, anyway. It seems like every time I've seen a parry blade thing, it was usually the same thing I did with the rockets, where it's just prediction shots. So I fired exactly one rocket for some reason. I want to run him out so I can safely use the LX, but... being kind of a dick. Thing is, okay, so I should probably clarify. The thing is, if he runs out of shots, he's still going to try his same exact AI pattern, because he won't know what to do at that point. So he'll basically just run up right to my face so I can sit in one of these corners and just pelt him and that's it. But, until then, he's just going to be all janky and awkward like this. Because technically I can't afford to do that strategy because one hit and I'm probably gone. Whereas, you know, he's not gonna... Where are you? Where are you doing this? And yeah, then you get those joyful moments where the laser spread decides to go entirely around them. What a practical thing. Nice thing is, this guy can't seem to aim worth a crap with his blade unless they're standing still. And even then, it's kind of dubious, so... So at this rate, it might not even be necessary. This is a little bit annoying. Come on, buddy. Rockets. Guess he's better not to use them again. Like the world's most retarded robotic rodeo. I know that's not optimal range for these things, but don't exactly want him to completely miss. Or to be completely missed. Okay. So just playing it safe, as you do. Now we go in the corner. Goodbye. Okay, well, anyway, that'll be that for this one. Gonna go handle some stuff, and then I'll be back for the next part. See you then!